What is up, guys, and welcome back to Blue Flag Autosport. Today we're going to be going for a boost weather therapy drive in my Mark 7 GTI. This video is going to be kind of short just because I haven't used my GoPro since got back from Tail of the Dragon and got this thing dialed, or not dialed, but the setup on the Mamba 3071R. Those who are new to the channel, this is a 2017 Mark 7 pre-facelift, so an older Mark 7 GTI 6-speed DSG with a 3071R from Mamba under the hood. Now it sits outside, so it gets a little dirty, got leaves all over it. But yeah, we're gonna go for a bit of a boost weather therapy drive today. Lots been going on in my life, so haven't really gotten to do a lot with this car outside of trying my best to keep it running with this 3071R with all the wastegate issues. So I'm gonna give the cold start. Not often I hear this thing start without the SAI running. It's 41 degrees out, so pretty cold. Looks like it's got some pollen on it, which is weird to see this time of year. So heated seats going right on. This is really cold out. I'm gonna let the needle drop before we do anything, of course. And yeah, so yeah, a lot's been going on behind the scenes. I'm gonna try to make sure my address doesn't pop up anywhere. You obviously can tell if you know me, I switched back to Apple. I've been an iPhone user my entire life and bought an Android just because I could. And yeah, so I'm just gonna leave that on Spotify. But we're gonna go for a little drive and just kind of experience this car and talk about what's been going on and try to get some four-wheel therapy going on here today, because life has been something else lately. All right, so we're heading out of the neighborhood, just kind of putting around. Don't expect anything crazy today. We're still fighting. This thing is so loud. We're still fighting some wastegate duty cycle issues on this car, which have been a thorn in my side since we got this 3071R installed. So kind of TLDR it because it's something that, you know, has been going on for quite a while now. We did a boost leak test off camera a couple weeks back, which revealed nothing. Actually, nothing was wrong with it. like it built pressure perfectly fine. There was no leaks anywhere except from the inlet elbow, out of all places. Like the charge pipes were good, the intercooler was good. It was just the charge pipe, just the inlet elbow. So we repositioned it. It stopped, but at that point, it really only leaves two options: the PCV or the intake. So I took it upon myself and was just like, you know what, screw it all. I'm just getting everything replaced. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna work, and I shouldn't have to worry about this anymore. So I bought a OEM replacement PCV valve, which is sitting in my closet ready to go. And I bought a Blaze Atom V2 intake. Now I chose this one because EQT runs these intakes on a lot of their high horsepower cars. It is one of, if not the best flowing intake option for Mark 7s and 8V, A3, S3, you know, that kind of business. So I thought, what better one to go with? So I bought it, and they accidentally forgot the O-rings. That's why it's not on the car. That's also why I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks. It's because I'm trying to do things different from how I used to when I, you know, was making videos years ago. I did a lot of filler content. I did a lot of videos just because, and I think it negatively affected my content production. I think, you know, I was forcing videos out to adhere to an upload schedule instead of making videos that I would want to watch. And that's kind of been my goal over the years, is just to create more videos that I would watch, videos that I would find entertaining, which explains why there's been a lot more POV stuff, like this video right here we're filming right now. I mean, it's a POV drive video, and you guys know that's one of my favorite kind of car content, especially those who know me close. Like, I have a playlist that I fall asleep to every night called VWAG videos, and it's literally just a ton of different videos from tons of different creators. It started off as a Porsche playlist. As a lot of people know, I'm what they would call a Porsche-phile. I love Stuttgart. I love everything about that brand. You know, if I could live in Weissach, I would. A big Porsche fan. So the playlist started off only hosting Porsche videos, And then as time went on, I was like, I need to show some love to my own brand. You know, I rock a Volkswagen, for crying out loud. I need to support them more. So I, you know, started adding Audi videos. I started adding R8s, RS6s, GTIs, Golf Rs, S3s, RS3s, the whole nine. And that's how it became VWAG videos. It was just called Porsche videos. But yeah, I mean, the majority of those videos are POV drives from Topher or Tedward, two of my favorite channels when it comes to that kind of stuff. Tedward especially, like, the dude's got such a good personality when he drives cars, so I have a lot of respect for him and, you know, how he does his content. Now, the only thing different from, you know, me doing my best impression of him is I don't have the binaural microphones to give you guys for videos like these, simply because I hate earbuds, and binaural microphones are not cheap, especially for GoPros. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of been that. I've been really just trying to focus on honing my content, making things better. Another thing that's been going on in my life, I actually quit my job. I was working at a local courthouse for about a year, some change now. I've been working there for quite a while. In my line of work, I'm a court reporter, for those who don't know what I do for a living, that, you know, affords this car and all the modifications we've done to it. There's two different lines you can go to in my field. You can go the freelance route, which is more money, less stability though. There's a lot less like stability in your schedule, tons of work to go around. It's not like there's no job security or anything like that. It's just there's a lot, like you may have jobs on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in Atlanta or North Georgia or South Georgia. You're kind of everywhere, and while it pays more because of that instability in scheduling and location, it's unstable, and I started off that way. You know, I know people who have made, you know, 120 to 130 a year doing a freelance court reporting. I started off in freelance, and I made darn good money while I was doing it, trust me. But I wanted something more stable, so I took a job at my local courthouse, which is what they refer to as an officialship in my line of work, which is where you go to court 2 to 3 to 5 days a week, however many days they schedule you, and you create your transcripts in your own time. It's a lot stabler. You get, like most places, it's only one courthouse you go to. That's how mine was. My cousin, on the other hand, would travel around. He does like 3 or 4 different courthouses and stuff. See, I hate that people just won't use their dang blinkers in these roundabouts. So I'm gonna get a little turbo whistle. You might have been able to hear it a little bit. That 9-blade sings, y'all. It's ridiculous. I really wish it wasn't so cold, or I would have the windows down, but I'm freezing, guys. It's cold. So yeah, I was working in a courthouse. You get like a paid per diem, depending on what state you're in. Georgia is a licensed state, so you get a lot more money for it. I got like $200 a day just for walking in the door. Now, of course, if you do the math, that sounds good, but like if you're there for 30 minutes, that's a lot of money in a day. But if you're there for, you know, 6 to 10 hours, your hourly rate goes down, because regardless of how long you're there, you walk out the door $200. So if you're there for a 10-hour day, it's like, you know, what is that, $20-something an hour? So not really what I would call livable in today's day and age. You know, I keep my political and religious and economic beliefs and stuff off of here, because I just personally don't believe that YouTube and, you know, other public forums like that are a place to instill my beliefs and my viewpoints. I try to keep my viewpoints to myself. So it's not really my place to discuss it, but, you know, I just don't really think that was livable. And so that's why I jumped ship and why I quit. I'm going back to freelance, which is something that I wasn't really keen on doing, but, you know, I figured out a way to make the money I want to make while also working in the places I want to work, because I'm trying to avoid downtown Atlanta, because I just hate it. And to keep the miles off this. I mean, I know I bought this car to drive it, but at the same time, I like keeping this thing low mileage, and you know, 43K, and it's a 2017. I think I'm doing really good. So yeah, I mean, that's really been what's going on. I kind of, you know, been working from home for the last, you know, this is gonna be the 2nd month in a row that I've worked from home, and while that's great, because you know, I'm only driving this for leisure at this point. I'm only driving it because I want to drive it versus I have to drive it. At the same time, you know, I'm missing it, because I you know, for the first little bit with the Mamba especially, I was driving to work, got the windows down, I traveled under some underpasses, and I would get to hear the 9-blade sing under an underpass, which is just one of the best experiences ever in this car. And yeah, I mean, it's such a fun car to drive now, even though I haven't been able to go more than just data log pulls, which has been miserable. I've been itching to let this thing eat. And but I've been stuck on the base mat for over a month because of this stupid wastegate duty cycle issue. And honestly, if neither of these fix the problem, I'm probably going to take it to a shop and have it smoke tested, because I just didn't get that, because EQT told me, you know, and what they didn't tell me, but what they sent me, they specified a pressure test, not a smoke test. But yeah, my GoPro battery is insanely low, so I'm going to wrap this up. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content coming soon on the Mark 7. That's kind of an update on what's been going on with it. Kind of just a fun POV drive. I know I talked for a lot of it, but you know, I enjoyed stuff like this, just getting to chat with you guys and drive the car. So, and of course, part of that is it's cold, the windows are up, I'm not doing anything crazy anyways. But, well, that said, hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, have a great week, whenever I get to see you guys again. And always remember to enjoy your cars, go drive them, and, you know, just have a good week, guys. Stay safe.